Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Got a fun one for you guys today. So, as you guys know, I've been talking a lot about Cyber Dragons and as far as my competitive Cyber Dragon regional series. And I've settled on Dogmatika Cyber Dragon as the best version to play the deck right now. So, what's the next step from there? Obviously, we still have all the tournaments we're doing IRL, but for those of you guys that like the deck and want to see more of it, we've also got this. Uh, with recent releases, the deck is basically at full power on Master Duel. So I'm going to show you guys how I've made it on Master Duel. Granted, there's a few differences because obviously Master Duel has a different ban list, the big one being Dragoon. So I'm going to share with you guys what I've changed about the deck and show you guys a little bit of how the deck plays now going into Master Duel. So that way, if you guys want to play the deck in Master Duel and climb the ranks, you can absolutely do that. So, enough from me. Let's jump in and check it out. Alright guys, so here's the deck as it is right now on Master Duel. There's not much different between Master Duel and IRL, which is dope because we get to play our deck the way we want to play it. But the few changes we did make are pretty significant. So first off, we were only playing one copy of Cyber Dragon because we wanted to make room for a second Called by the Grave. Called by the Grave is too powerful of a card, and it being at 2 in Master Duel is actually really helpful to us, as there's so many hand traps that can annoy the shit out of us, and as well as graveyard effects, people use cards that people use multiple copies of. Just Called by the Grave solves too many answers, and honestly I wish it was at 2 or 3 in the TCG. The other big one, like I said at the beginning of the video, was Dragoon. Unfortunately, there are no cards that can replace Dragoon and how powerful that card is. So the closest thing we got is this Witchcrafter Vice Maiden. The only effect we care about is when a spell effect or a non-fusion spellcaster monster effect is activated. You can activate one of these effects, you can destroy one card on the field. So basically, if I play a spell card or my opponent plays a spell card, I can destroy a card on the field. That's basically all we got. It's a level 8 dark spellcaster. I'll even show you guys real quick. These are all the level 8 dark spellcasters, and the only ones that are from the extra deck are the Dark Magicians, Master of Chaos, Vice Madam, Dark Cavalry, and Enlightened Paladin. And I've looked into all of them. I tried the Dark Magicians, but for some reason, you can't actually draw the cards. Like whenever your opponent activates a spell card, you're supposed to be able to draw a card. It doesn't work. This guy, it has to be fusion summoned for its effects. I mean, I guess Dark Cavalry would be an okay option. It has piercing damage, it gets power for spells, and it has a negate for a target effect. So I mean that's okay, but this is universal on both players' turns. That's why I like it. Dark Paladin doesn't work for us either because it has to be fusion summoned. And Enlightened Paladin just does extra damage. You can't use any of those effects. So if we were to decide on a different card, it would literally have to be between Vice Madam and maybe Dark Cavalry. But these are the changes of the deck, and now we're going to show you how the deck still plays going into some ranked Master Duel. Alright guys, we lost the coin toss, so we're going second. Which, this isn't a terrible hand to go second. Ooh. What are we playing against? Pearly? Tell me we're playing against Pearly. It is. We have outs to Pearly. We don't have any of them on us right now, so we'll see what happens. Cyber Dragon doesn't really give two shits about Pearly. If this was an actual TCG, we would side in Kaijus, because we obviously, you know, searchable Kaiju. But we also have Contact Fusion with Clockwork Knight, since we can turn it into a machine since that's not an activated effect, and then we can just Contact Fuse it away. Don't matter. We might be here for a little bit. I want you to know, if we had gone first, we would have won. Because we would have had the full window set up. We probably would have wasted the gamma on Galaxy Soldier. But we would have been looking good. You can attach this card. Blah, blah. Still going. Gamma and Ash, that would have been annoying. Max C2. At least he didn't get the Max C. Just waiting and waiting. I wonder if Fleur-de-Lis's negate dodges Noir's protection. Because, yeah, it's an activated effect of special summon, but the negate isn't. So we might try that out. Alright, he's got the 5 materials. Alright. And there's X-Pearly Noir. Now it's up to me to get over that. Let us see what I can do here. We're going to draw. Alright, Core is actually a great start. Great start. He has no hand trap, so his one interruption is his face down. I mean, there's nothing I can do about him refilling his hand. Hopefully he doesn't draw too many hand traps. Oh, nope, just the one card. Alright, cool. So we're gonna do this. This card's gonna give him more advantage. Nah, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab you. Here's why, because we're gonna flood our graveyard with Cyber Dragons. So our goal right now is just to keep Noir under control until we can actually go off. That's so annoying. Oh, so much for that idea. That just upset me greatly. I guess I'm gonna do your servant here. Now, what do we... Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna actually send the Tentaclad. Do we want to send the Tentaclad? Yeah, we're gonna send the Tentaclad. And we're gonna add Maximus. End of turn, we're gonna use Tentaclad to get a Yugioh. Because now we're just gonna set 2. Go straight to end phase. Why'd you have to get Max C? Like, you already have a Noir on the board. Get a special summon Yugioh, put her in defense. She can't be destroyed by extra deck monsters, which is good for us. And then we're gonna activate her effect. grab Flare. Alright. At least now he has to break our defensive board. Because of the fact that Ecclesia can't be destroyed by extra deck monsters, that helps out a lot. I don't believe Noir has piercing with any of these spell cards. Yeah, let's not do that. The turn they are special summon once per turn. Face up play monster you control leaves the field because of its opponent's card. You can. I'll just pop the back row. I probably should have waited. I don't know. I guess this one. Just because I don't know what that card is. It would be Book of Moon. You know what? I'm actually kind of happy I popped that. It's fine. It's fine. Looking at it again, we're doing okay. He has no offense without extra deck monsters, so I don't see him getting over Ecclesia. Let's return to the so that's gonna get you another spell card. Ugh, thank God. Mill at the last one too. I mean, we have a stacked ass hand too. What are you doing to my card? Are you destroying it? Place it on the bottom of the deck. Oh, that's fine. We want that in the deck. Someone doesn't read cards. That's fine. Sure. You want to know what's funny about Noir right now? Noir is not very big. As a matter of fact, it has to have 5 materials to even have its protection. It's only got 4. I am not too worried right now. Nope, keep it going. You messed up. Like a one-face monster. What is having my attack do? Until the end of the next turn, the first one will be destroyed. That's fine. I take no battle damage from that battle anyway. See, the reason I'm not worried right now is because a bunch of his cards have destruction protection, but I can still send them to the graveyard. I kind of messed up last turn with the core. I should have just grabbed emergency because I could get Saber Eltanin, but it is what it is. You could just keep on doing this. That's crazy. This is probably the craziest thing about Pearly cards is the fact that they can just keep on. They could just keep on searching. Like, why are they not once per turn? Cool. cool. That's a quick effect too. That don't need to be a quick effect on a monster that's unaffected by everything. If this card has a level 1 friendly monster as material, which it still does. Alright, so this might be a little more difficult. Maybe not. Maybe not. We have a monster. We have our monster negate. We can get into infinity. Hold on. We might actually be able to break this board. He might have got greedy. Because I don't see, he doesn't have any monsters to get to 5 materials right now. If I use, no, because I don't have any Dogmatika cards on the board, so my negate is not live. That sucks. I would have actually negated there if I could have, because that would have actually stopped his plays. And then if I Exotic monster leaves his board. He's got a Zeus, really? He does realize I'm playing Cyber Dragons, right? Like, why give me that opening? I mean, if you want a Zeus and send your whole board to the graveyard, I'm okay with it. But if he does that, he basically executes himself because we have Maximus. Like, he's playing a lot of machine monsters. I actually like Azalea. Yeah, he has no interruptions besides. He has Azalea. Oh, well, I guess he has no R2. Alright, let's do this. We're about to snap this board. Oh, good top deck. Good, real good top deck. Real good top deck. I needed that. That card by itself pretty much outs the entire board if he lets the core go through. Now he has to respond to the core, or he loses 2 monsters right away. Or he just lets it go through. That's fine. That's what we have. We might be able to put him to sleep this turn. Hold up. You know what? I'll go say better safe than sorry, just because I don't know what half these cards actually do. So now we're going to special summon Fortress Dragon using your monster, my monster, and your monster. Thank you for that. You should not have done that. Why would you waste your 1 less interruption on such a weak ass card? I have 6 cards in hand, my guy. Yeah, well, we win. So now we're gonna add Cyber Eltanin to clear the rest of his board. We're going off. Get them shits out of here. You can add whatever the fuck you want. It don't matter because we're gonna kill you this turn. It's Cyber Dragons, baby. We may have a little splash of something extra on the side, but we're still a Cyber Dragon deck. We clear the board, we put you to bed. None of those matter right now. All of that is irrelevant. That matters a little bit. Activate. Activate. Grab another galaxy. Yeah, keep on going. He sent our, he sent our fortress back, so, hold up. Now, let me think. Because he has no more interruptions left. If we do this, we might be locking ourselves out of the extra deck. So, I'm going to bring back... I'm going to bring this back. Now, I need to do math, and I need to check something on Maximus. The Maximus only locks us out of our extra deck if we activate its effect, so we're not doing that just yet. But we can summon Maximus and Flare. That'll kill that. 500. We can pump him up to 46. That's 51. Yeah, it's game. Alright, so we're gonna Maximus here. Banishing Almirage. Summon it out. And then if he doesn't die, we'll set up window. Throw. Normally I would want to keep Flare in hand, but we're going for game, so negate the effect. No, it's, I mean, I guess we could have negated his monster, but it didn't matter. So battle phase. We're gonna attack with our Naxter for 200. Attack with Eltanin for 500. Attack with Nova, activate effects, banish, bunk, and that is game. We still had another 4,000 damage to throw at them, so our opponent just surrendered. And the way that had gone, if our opponent didn't die, we would have used Maximus to send Garura and Abkalone, and we would have chained it. Where Abkalone was chain 1, Garura chain 2, so we would have drew a card, then we would have searched Schism, ditched it, and then set the Schism, and we have Winda set up, and under a Winda, that deck can't play. So one of what's considered one of the best decks in the meta, we just smoked. We broke their board. Granted, our opponent did get greedy, but we had ways around it anyway. And this is in a best of 1 format. If this was a best of 2 format, we have a bunch of stuff in our side deck that would have also got through this. Crazy. Alright guys, as I often do, I'll give you one more look at the deck. One more thing that we could have done in that last game that I almost forgot about. With the setup that we had, we actually could have also gone into an Infinity. So, yeah, we would have had Infinity Window that deep into the game against a Pearly deck. We would have had that. And if we had gone first, we had the cards for an Infinity Window set up on first turn. So, yeah. You guys get to see what the deck does. You got to see how it plays now. Well, it pretty much plays the same way IRL that it does in Master Duel. The only difference is it's a little bit more consistent with the extra Cyber Dragon, because sometimes you really want the extra OG Cyber Dragon. But even at 1, it's still okay, because usually you just want to rip it out of deck with a Hertz. And then I didn't really get to use it in that match, the Witchcraft Advice Madam, but we didn't really even see duality, which it is a nice option to have, because we did have the Maximus, we did have the Flare, and you could turn both of them into this card, especially with a deck that has so many spell cards. We would have been able to pop quite a bit. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Let me know if you guys have tried this deck out and what you guys think about it. I really think, personally, this is the best way to play Cyber Dragon right now. Is it the most pure? No. Is it the most fun? Also no, but can it compete? Which is yes. I've beaten the top decks in the game. I've beaten Terelements. I've beaten Unchained. You just watched me beat Pearly. And this deck plays very closely to the IRL version of the deck. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you guys want to check me on social media, those links will be down below. That's it for me. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Later.